Blomidon Provincial Park in Nova Scotia. How's that for a view? That's not the Bay of Fundy, it's the Minas Basin, which actually the Bay of Fundy feeds into it because the tide's out right there, you can see. We're here for 8 days. We're not hooked here, but man, what a view. What a view. The campground is like a half mile up the road. This was a tricky spot to get into. There's no way we can go up that hump. It's like a 3-foot rise. So they had us drive around the road and come in the back way. Yeah, we put the jack pads down. We're level. Slides went out no problem, but it's a tight fit in there. You can see how it drops off like 4 feet there. They had us drive around that road. You can see where we came in right here. He said, people do it all the time. And I said, we're 46,000 pounds, but made a little dent in the grass. I just hope when we leave, it's not wet. We're here for 8 days. We're on the solar panels. No hookups, no water, no sewer, no electric. So, check it out. We have the window air conditioner running off the solar panels so we can sleep when it's cool out tonight. Today we came from Digby to Blomidon Provincial Park. It was about right at 100 miles, but boy, it was a beautiful drive. We camped through farmlands and old towns, and now we're here camping in the big old field. There's some good hiking here. Right, Sarge? Some good hiking here, buddy? Huh? It's good. Oh, you want that belly rub, don't you? There you go. You tired, dog? Here's fix number 1 for the day. This air hose connection that goes to the coach, the air brake thing. The bolt had come loose, but it's easy to fix. I just gotta put a bolt back in it and tighten it down. That's fix number 1. And problem solved number 2 is this fitting has come loose. We had to take it apart, take the compression ring off and reseat it back on. Actually, with this end right here. I'm not sure if that little crack is gonna leak. I don't think it is because it's a compression fitting on there, but we'll check it next time we stop. But that thing came off earlier. I think just dry rotted and cracked out, so we cut it back, put a new piece in it. We're going down to the basin. The tide's going out right now. It's about 2 hours after high tide. In about 2 hours, you can go twice that far out there. It's pretty over there to the left. It's pretty over there to the left. Tide's got about 2 more hours to go out. About twice this distance. There's people way, way off there. You can see them. Sarge. He's undoing the bath I just gave him. You feel better now? It's kind of funny. It's drier over there, and it's more soggy this way. As the tide goes out, it takes a while for it to dry up. Yeah, that's a little squishy now. It's a big old place. It's pretty cool where there's like layers of limestone and sandstone and limestone and sandstone. And there's fresh water trickling in from a lot of places through the limestone that's percolated down from the rains we had. Just constant dripping. It kind of stinks here too. When the tide leaves, it leaves stinkiness behind. That's what happens when rainwater, when it rains up top and it percolates down to the water table. It does that. That's probably 75 feet high up there, but it's worked its way down through these cracks and crevices. That's a better example how high that rock wall is. The water percolates all the way from there to the bottom. Hear it dripping all the way down through there. If you look, Pam is like a little dot way over there. There she is. That's how big this place is. They said this is a important migratory stop for shorebirds, plovers that come migrate through here. And the Chipotle Wildlife Refuge, which we were at about a month ago. Here and there, both places are very important to them. And the campground is on top of that hill where we're at. I checked the tidal charts before I came out here. It's going to be a 19-foot tidal swing today. So from here all the way out there, it'll be 19 feet deep. So we're only probably about 8 or 10 feet into it right now because I'm right at eye level with the people that are standing out there. I'm heading out from Blomidon Provincial Park to hike at Cape Split Trail today. It's a 9 miles trail and 2,000 feet of elevation gain, and it's about a 21-mile drive from the campground to get here. But check out this overlook here. It's beautiful. All out in there. That's the Annapolis Basin over there, which is connected to the Bay of Fundy. So I got about 10 more miles to go. It's a good day to hike. It's probably at 58 degrees now. Out Cape Split Trail. It's kind of foggy right now. I think the fog is going to lift. This is one of the big trails that I've been wanting to hike this summer. Unfortunately, Pam took a slip and a tumble at the Meanest Basin. She slipped on a rock yesterday and wrenched her shoulder, so I'm going solo today. I'll take pictures and share them with her. So far, so good. I got the first 150 feet of elevation gain under my belt. It's still a little foggy and misty out here. You can see it creeping over the bluffs over there. But the trail's not too crowded for Saturday either. That's a bonus. Just like that, the old trusty red sweatshirt came off. Start working up a sweat. Start climbing these hills. But that old red sweatshirt's been with me for probably 8 or 10 years. We leave it in the van, and it's my quick grab it and throw it on to keep warm. But it's seen the Northern Lights. It's been to Palo Duro Canyon, been down to Baja, been to Denali. It's been all over with me. That shirt has made some memories with me. But it's in my backpack now. I might break it out later if I need it. So along the trail, and there's a squirrel up there dropping nuts off like crazy. They're like they're bombing me. He's dropping these right here. He knocks them down. Then he comes down here. He eats the seeds out of them, or the nuts, the pine nuts. He's up there somewhere. I hear him. Spooky, misty. The mist is coming over the side of the bluff, floating through the trail. I believe this is a big birch tree that fell over, probably in the winter when the ground was warm and the winds picked up. But that was right there in that hole on the trail. Now she's laid over there. If you listen, you can hear the mist making raindrops come off the trees. It sounds like a real light rain, but it's just the mist condensing on the leaves, and the wind's picked up a little bit, and it's falling off like little raindrops. I'm walking off this outshoot and see if I can see anything, and the verdict is it's pretty foggy. Matter of fact, you can't see anything. That's why I chose to go up this side and go back down the other, because the fog should lift on the way back on the other side. 2 miles in, so far so good. I stopped at a lookout there, but it's still pretty foggy on the right hand side of the trail. Hopefully I'll get to the top and come down the left hand side of the trail, and the fog will have lifted by then. But I can still see some or feel some raindrops, but it's not rain. It's mist from the fog coming over the mountain, hit me on my head. 3 miles in, so far so good. The skies are continuing to clear a little bit, and I got AirPods with me, but I don't want to wear them because I'm enjoying the sounds and the birds chirping and my thoughts. Sometimes if I put my AirPods in, I don't have my thoughts. I listen to the music too much. So I just passed the 4 mile mark, and it's starting to be a little sunnier here. I wish I could see some blue through the gray, but not happening yet. Just be patient, and if I have to, I can have my lunch at the end of the tip of the split, they call it, and wait for it to clear. So fingers crossed, thinking positive it's going to clear up. I'll sit here for a second. You can actually see the fog come rolling up this hill here. I'm at the top of the trail. I got like a half a mile to go to get to the very tip of the spit. Actually, I hiked from there up here, down around, and I'm here right now, and I got this little tip to go and come back. I'm going to come back this way. Hopefully I'll be able to see some overlooks in the Ladies Cove, Gentleman's Cove, Lobster Hole, Big Cove on the way back. Hopefully it clears. Here's the view so far. I'm going to wait it out another 30 minutes or so, see if it improves. But foggy. It's starting to clear a little bit. I can actually look down here and see the water. There's a fog bank over there. Hold up here on the cape. I had to put the sweatshirt back on, but unfortunately it's pretty foggy. I'll show you out here in just a second. Here it is. It's the end right here. It'd be beautiful if the weather will cooperate. Fog winds today. Nothing but fog. I flew my drone. I got the best picture of fog ever. I'll walk down here and see what I can see. And fingers crossed on the way back it may clear, but I don't think so. That's the best we can do. There's the split on Cape Split right there. See the fog just wafting right up through it. Out there somewhere is the ocean. This place will be beautiful on a clear day. That's about the best view you're going to get today. Looking back behind me, you can see the fog just rolling up through there. It's over here too, next to that rock there. I may come back. We're here for a week. I may come back another time and hopefully catch some better weather. There's the hummingbird over there. And there's the fog just coming up over the bluff. I'm just coming through mile 5 on my GPS, and I'm still holding out hope. That was a bust. No sunshine. But you ever watch the show The Price is Right when somebody loses and the sound goes wah 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 wah? That's what that was for me. But I'm staying positive. I'm keeping hope. There's 3 or 4 bays along the trail that you can like pop out to and look. It's a little lower in elevation, so I'm hoping that I might be able to catch a glimpse there. But that might be the prettiest place I never did see. So I got a glimpse when the fog lifted there for a quick second, and I may, we're here for another week, go back and hike it again, because I think, well, I've seen pictures online, it's beautiful. So we'll see how it goes. Mile 5, 4 more to go back to the van. But on a positive note, I sat there for 2 hours, waited for it to clear. I met some nice, friendly people out there. Chatted with a couple from Cape Cod. They travel a lot. And then just met 3 or 4 people and shared some stories and get a few tips on where to visit, things to see. So it's not all a wash. I'm just passing through 6 miles, and I think I may watch the weather better and come back, because I just told Pam, I texted her and said that might be the prettiest trail and hike I never did see. I'm still being positive. And I'm holding that hope that there's 3 more little look-offs around a cove. So hopefully it'll clear when I get a little lower in elevation, but positive thinking until the end, right? Not much to see here, but at least you can see the beach and some rocks down there. This is a Big Cove Lookout. Still pretty foggy. That's a big old burl down low to the ground too. Maybe that tree's pregnant. It can have a baby pretty soon. That was the Lobster Hole Look-Off that I finally got to see the beach and some rocks and down that way right there. Got about 2 miles to go. I just passed mile 7 down there. There's a cove, and I finally saw a piece of the ocean and a piece of beach and some rocks. So I think at about 2 miles ago, that was the 7-mile check-in. I'm taking this trail cut off down to the Scotts Bay Lookout. This is pretty woody. A lot of dead trees and mosses. I can hear the water down there. I talked to a guy earlier and he said he saw some seals down there, so that's what I'm hoping to see. And for my 8-mile check-in, I was going to go down there. The water's way over there, but the trail's pretty ragged and cragged and pretty slippery in places, so I'm about halfway down, but I'm going to make a safety call and say I'm not going to see Scotts Bay. Even though the guy said there was some seals there, I'll probably have a chance to see seals before I leave again. Okay, so I think about a mile or so to go. I went halfway down to Scotts Bay Lookout, but it's pretty slippery there. Like, for example, it's pretty mushy and squishy. And, I don't want to get hurt out here in the middle of nowhere. Plus, I told Pam I'd be careful. So that's the reason I don't want to go down there, because I told Pam I'd be careful. That's it. Yeah. They had to do a recovery search, or a guy fell and hurt his arm, so they had to send the 4-wheelers in to go get him. And they're making a U-turn there. I'm going to let them come on by me here. So, 9 miles and it's all downhill from here. It's a good day to be outside, but yeah, poopy day for the weather. So I'm heading back to the parking lot, and I guess somebody got bit by a dog. That's what all the rescue was here for, was a dog attack on the trail. That's a wrap. 9.8 miles on my Garmin, and right at 1,400 feet of elevation gain. So good hike, but doable. I wish the weather would have cooperated a little bit. It's kind of poopy weather. You can see out here it's just gray everywhere. I came back with a group of older gals that were in a hiking club out of Moncton. They were probably 65, 70, about 6 of them. Nice gals out enjoying the day. I may come back. If I can get a better weather day, I come back, but I go up 4 miles up, 4 miles back. It's a better trail that way. So the road back, I got about 22 miles and about 35 minutes to get home. So I'd do it again on a better weather day.